Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to another episode of the Peculiarstars Lifestyle Network. I remain your host, Emmanuel, and today we are diving headfirst into the efficient ways to overcome procrastination. We've all experienced it before. You have a lot of things to do, but instead of starting, you end up wasting time on social media or watching TV shows. You see, procrastination means putting off things that you need to do now. For example, if you wake up in the morning but stay in bed for that 10 minutes more, you are procrastinating. If you decide to call someone at 9 a.m. and you think that you can call later, that is procrastination. So at the moment when you remember you have to do something, there is another thought that gives you reasons for not doing it. That's in general the structure of procrastination. I want you to share your thoughts on how you would explain procrastination in the comments below. You see, procrastination is a natural human flaw, and everyone is a procrastinator at some extent. We are not machines, so don't beat up yourself if you procrastinate sometimes. It's totally normal. Here is when it gets serious. When you are procrastinating all the time and yielding to your emotions and feeling to not wanting to do anything. When we procrastinate over and over again, a feeling of pittiness and guilt starts to conquer us, making us feel weak and more vulnerable. That kind of feeling must trigger us to do something about it and find solutions and grow from it. Please share with us in the comments what is one technique or strategy that has helped you overcome procrastination and become more productive. We'd love to hear your insights and learn from your experiences. You see, we need to understand why we procrastinate. Is it a lack of motivation, fear of failure, overwhelm? You see, identifying the underlying reasons will help us develop targeted strategies to overcome them. I know that procrastination can be subjective. That's one of the reasons why your perspectives and experiences are very important to us, and we want to hear from you. Please share with us in the comments. I feel like no amount of books, no amount of motivational videos and advice would help you unless you truly make winning this fight your top priority. The motivation necessary to get over procrastinations once and for all can only come from within. So please, what do you think are the main reasons behind procrastination? Share your insights in the comments. You see, we procrastinate because of the habits that we create over time. When we work or when we are working, some random thoughts strike our mind. It might be as simple as what is the most beautiful place in the world, and before you know it, you go online to check details of it. It doesn't stop there, then to Facebook, to Instagram, and the likes to check different pictures of the place and maybe celebrities that have been there, and the clicks goes endlessly. I'm sure that when you are procrastinating, you are doing things that you enjoy. You have immediate pleasure with. For instance, it seems that studying is an activity which doesn't bring you this immediate pleasure. So your brain will obviously choose the easiest way to get pleasure and go to procrastinating. Now you know why, but your problem isn't solved. So we need to teach our brain that by not studying right now, at the long run, it will be very painful. And the reward after studying will be a lot more pleasurable than the activity you go to while procrastinating. What strategies have you found effective in teaching your brain to prioritize long-term reward over immediate pleasure when combating procrastination? Share with us in the comments. You see, you need to identify all the activities that you do while procrastinating. Identify everything. It might be applications on your laptop or phones, TV shows, video games. It might be your hobbies, conversations with people or with your friends, and so on. Stop what can be stopped. You know those applications, you know those TV shows, those things that are distractions. Get rid of them. Give it someone. Stop hanging around with anything that might be a distraction. Don't allow yourself even the opportunity or the possibility to procrastinate. You see, procrastination is very serious. Imagine sometimes you can't even start an assignment until the day before it's due. You are making a decision with your conscious mind and wondering why you are unable to carry them out. I want you to share with us in the comments what activities or distractions do you find yourself indulging in while procrastinating. We'd love to hear your insights in the comments. You see, in order to understand why you procrastinate, first you should have a strong desire to eliminate procrastination in your life completely. And what are the techniques that can be very useful? The first one is that you need to calm your mind and get super focused. This means finding a way to quiet your thoughts and concentrate deeply on the task at hand. To achieve this, you can try practicing mindfulness. You see, mindfulness involves being fully present and aware of your thoughts and sensations in the moment. For example, you can take a walk in nature, play a musical instrument, listen to soothing music, and do some deep breathing exercise. You see, these activities can help you clear your mind and improve your focus. Even just 20 minutes of mindfulness meditation can make a significant difference. So I want you to share with us in the comments, how do you incorporate mindfulness into your routine to improve focus and concentration? Another one is that you need to plan. You see, once you have eliminated distractions and achieved a focused state of mind, it's very important to have a plan for what you want to accomplish. You see, it's essential to make a realistic plan that takes into account the time and the effort required for each task. Instead of setting an unrealistic goal like completing a report in an hour, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, start with creating an outline, then work on a draft, and finally complete the final version. Another one is that you need to get to work. Walk the walk. You see, to excel in your work, it's important to pay attention to the details of the task. This means being aware of the small adjustments or improvements you can make along the way. Enjoy the journey of writing your draft and make a subtle improvement as you go along. Also, you need to track down your everyday activity. You see, start writing down the list of activities that you do every day. It might feel like a waste of time, but later you will clearly understand why you don't have enough time to do the necessary activities. It might be that you are spending most of your time on maybe social media, maybe like Facebook, and affected by the chain clicking course, where watching a video from maybe Facebook will lead to YouTube and in turn to Twitter to see the trend, and it goes on and on into loads of unnecessary browsing, wasting your precious time. You need to minimize distractions. Even if you are determined to stay focused, distractions can still happen. That's when time management becomes very important. Schedule specific times for uninterrupted work. During these times, turn off notifications, silence your phone, and create a distraction-free environment. Don't worry, the world won't stop if you're not available for a few hours. Turn off your internet when it's not necessary for your work. Trust me, it helps. Turning off the internet completely can be tough, when you rely on your phone or your laptop for your work. But instead, try using airplane mode or selectively disconnecting from Wi-Fi. Create specific online and offline time slots to focus on tasks that don't require the internet. Let others also know your work schedule and the importance of uninterrupted focus. And as I said earlier, another helpful technique is to divide large tasks into smaller parts. For example, if you have a big project, don't see it as an overwhelming challenge. Instead, break it down into smaller steps. You see, by focusing on one step at a time, you will stay motivated and feel like you are making progress. And you see, this can help prevent procrastination. And you need to manage your time effectively. Set time limits for your tasks. You see, this will help you stay focused and avoid getting caught up in unnecessary conversations. Accountability is very important as well when it comes to staying on track. If possible, find a friend who has similar goals and can help keep you accountable. Share your to-do list with them and have regular checks-in to update each other on your progress. You see, knowing that someone is relying on you can be a strong motivator to avoid procrastination. And also, you need to sustain your habits, review and improve. If possible, take a monthly or quarterly review of your activities and data. You see, this will help you identify areas where you can enhance your productivity. And lastly, reward yourself. You see, acknowledging your accomplishments is important for maintaining motivation and staying on track. Instead of seeking validation from others, learn to appreciate your own progress. After completing a significant task, take a moment to congratulate yourself and recognize the quality of your work. Stand up, stretch, or engage in a small celebration to reinforce the positive feeling of achievement. You see, these little rewards will help you stay disciplined and motivated to continue making progress. So I encourage you to give these tips a shot, and hopefully they will help you find more time to focus on what's important. And please let us know if you find them useful or if you have any questions in the comments. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you learned some helpful tips to beat procrastination and be more productive. And also, please remember, take small steps, manage your time wisely, and find what works for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Keep working hard, stay focused, and remember that you can overcome procrastination and achieve great things. Thank you so much for listening, and bye for now.